You have to catch that on Nitty TV, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Only on Nitty.
Only on the Nitty. I'm telling y'all.
Only on Nitty. Exclusive.
We in the building, man. Nitty TV.
Yeah.
Y'all see y'all see what's going on, man.
Yeah.
We back, man. You know.
Like we never left.
We just went platinum. We just did, we just did a live one.
No, baby, we went diamond.
We went diamond, yeah.
We went diamond on that one. You did.
And we back. Got to keep it in their face, man.
Yeah.
So let's get it, man. Y'all see you in the building, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Wine was out in this young city, Barone Street Finest, you dig, and you're watching Nitty TV. Believe that.
Yeah.
Nah. Let's talk that talk.
Now let's chop it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to it, man.
Let's do it.
So I heard Stevie J reply to you on TMZ. Mm-hmm. How you feeling about that?
I feel no way, because at the end of the day, every man got their opinion, you dig, on how they feel about another man fucking their old lady. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, I did what I did. It was what it was, bro, and I don't feel no way, I heard what he was, trying to speak down on me, but at the end of the day, bro, that's not my vibe, Like, look at me, son. Like, Stevie, you can't beat me, dog. So I'm not even going to talk like that. Because I feel weird, because I'm not even on that type of time, you dig? But when I see Stevie, I'ma holler, you dig? But if I get on here talking like I'm do a nigga something and all that, I feel weird, because that ain't my style no more. It wasn't my style in the first place, But when he see me, he gonna have to see me. So he gonna have to stand on business, you understand, or how he felt on that TMZ situation to how he feel in my face, and that's it.
So I gotta see about that.
Yeah, he gonna have to holler at me. That makes sense?
Make a lot of sense.
Yeah, he gonna have to holler at me. Yeah, that's it. City is city. Yeah, city is city. Yeah, I hope to see him in the city. Yeah, that way.
City, see him in the city, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lord knows I'm gonna see him.
Speaking on the city, what made you move back to the city after all this time? What made you move back to the NO?
My baby girl, Zaya Mara. As a father, bro, it's only a certain amount of time you can play fake busy, to your children. And I really got tired of being, playing the fake role of I'm busy. What my baby don't know is the things that I do, is for her. Mm-hmm. But it's only a certain amount of time towards, you can just financially take care of your child without actually being in their life. And I felt like coming back here, it was just time for me to be in my child's life fully, so. And then she paused. She got titties and stuff. That kind of fucked me up, you did. So I gotta be there. You hear me? So that's why I came back here.
I mean, that's clearly understandable. That's a good feeling. Just come back knowing you're there with your child.
Yeah, and not just that, son. From that one incident that happened to me in Vegas, I felt like there's no other place to go but back here. You did, because I don't know, bro. I don't want to be the young wild dude I was.
Right.
You dig, thinking reckless, and I don't want to do what I want to do no more. I want to do what I gotta do now. You dig, and you see all these people, like for instance, the whole Orleans brothers. That's where we at right now. They enterprising as a couple. And I want to be able to enterprise myself. So as much as the left washes the right, you dig, I want to be able to be inspired by watching inspiration myself, and they inspired me to want to get my shit together.
Right.
You hear me? Yeah.
So you gotta be around with
you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be around that type of
I'm inspired right now. Believe that. I'm inspired, bro.
From our last interview, man, it went kind of crazy. We said something. I asked you something about your rag with the Bloods and the Crips and all that, and it kind of went crazy on the internet. Can you clear up the Bloods in New Orleans talk, from our last interview?
Well, to break it down in the most clarifying way, I don't care about the Bloods, no offense to none of that. I don't care about the Bloods or the Crips in New Orleans or practically anywhere. I care about my situation of how it transpired. I said Mac 10 came down here and influenced dudes to gangbang. I didn't say, gang banging is all in New Orleans. I just said at that point, from what I recognized and realized from the time I was here watching, Baby rocking with Mac 10 and Mickey and Boo and Gotti and all them people, I seen the inspiration that Mac 10 has brought here. So that's why I said about the blood situation.
Right.
Wall banging, that was way back in the G. That's been forever. You understand? But
Right.
I didn't say, oh, that's like a thing, you know, like niggas is gang banging down here. I'm just saying from my experience, you dig, from what I experienced in my life, I went to LA. You heard me?
Yeah,
and
you
got
did say that.
got down and then came back here, especially on Barone, and try to insinuate that situation, and niggas looked at me like I was a duck. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and leave that alone. So I left that alone. And next thing you know, Wayne come out with all this here, and next thing you know, everybody in New Orleans is banging. So I'm not saying that it's not here, but I'm not gonna say it's all the way here. You heard me?
Right.
But it is here, regardless of how that sound.
Yeah.
Period. No matter how a nigga feel about that, it's here.
It's crazy because I caught what you said when you said it from the gate though.
Yeah, but you
wasn't
know,
really
you know
trying to say, it was banged out like that, but it was here. But it wasn't here like that. But it was
practically crossed the river. Honestly, you dig? So
West. Yeah, I heard
yeah,
that.
crossed the river practically. But I'm not gonna say it's not here. You dig? But at the end of the day, everybody got their thing, and I want to clear this up too. I am not active. I'm not a gangbanger. I lived a life towards. I experienced it. I'm a grown man. You dig? But I'm never going to discredit what I went through either. You dig? But
Right.
I'm not trying to put I wouldn't say poison, but I wouldn't put that effect trying to throw that shit up and represent that or bring that type of energy back home.
Right.
Heavens no. I'm here to get money. You heard me? Enterprise and take care of my family. You dig?
So, I'm glad you said that because they probably got some people thinking that you was wearing the flag.
No.
Saying that you still repping
No.
right now.
No.
You know?
No, I'm a grown man, bruh.
Because what I was asking on the thing, because I heard someone on the interview say, I think I didn't clear to get it out, that a lot of people from New Orleans wear flags to match with their clothes also.
That varies.
You know?
That varies.
So that's why I really was going with the question from the jump.
That
It turned
varies.
into something else.
But you know, you can say that, bruh, but when Wayne came and impacted, next thing you know, everybody blooded. You ain't peeped that though. You know, it wasn't all gravy until it was all gravy. You know, the people gotta make their mind up, bruh. You see what I'm saying? But I think they have selective selections on who they choose to allow to let that happen with.
Right.
And that's okay. You hear me? But I had my experience. I'm certified. You hear me? You can fact check Chop. You hear me? Believe that.
That's
Believe
what's
that.
up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I earned my bones on the West Coast after Katrina.
I heard you talk about that. That's how
Yeah.
you got that hustle game.
Yeah, I earned my stripes.
On the West Coast.
Of whatever I am.
Yeah.
Believe that. Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, nigga, I'm a grown man, bruh.
You're a grown man.
Yeah, I ain't on none of that type of time. I'm about the money, the family, and enterprise in my career.
Fact.
That's what I'm about now.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah, that's all it's
About
about.
moving up, man.
All that foolishness, they can have it.
About moving
I don't want nobody josing me, stressed out, while a nigga fucking my fucking wife and my fucking baby mamas.
Right.
I'm cool.
Real talk.
I'd rather just do that at home, free.
Real talk.
Yeah. Big dog talk.
When the album dropping, and what's the title of the album? Because they going crazy on the preview songs we put
I
out
see that
on
though.
their last one. They loving it.
Yeah, the title is called Nobody Kills, you heard me? And I'm gonna drop it on the 30th.
Okay.
I felt like it was the right thing to do, bruh. You know, I got inspired back here. And I got buku features on it, you dig? I'm ready, bruh. And I'm not really the type of person to talk about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show what I'm gonna do. But April 30th, Nobody Kills. Y'all get ready.
Nobody
It's coming.
Kills.
Fucking right. AKA, you should kill. That's why I called it Nobody Kills. You did? Yeah. It's fire too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
it's,
Bolo.
man, I seen them remixing, making reels.
You peeped that, huh?
All kind of stuff. man.
Already, huh?
It's going
People
down,
say, bruh, people like Chop.
Yeah,
you
bro.
did, you know. And
I
I'm unbiased to myself and others. So make sure when you come at me right. You did, because how I speak on you is how you came at me. And if you don't want me to speak on you in no way, don't come at me in no way if you don't like the way you're coming at me. Because I'm going to speak highly of how you came at me. You dig? Or maybe not.
Right.
You dig? And I want you to feel the same about me, you know? The same about me. However you feel about me, speak it.
Man, I got a phone call from a big time DJ, actually UGK's DJ, Pimp C and Bun B
Bro.
DJ. They actually call him the third king. It's underground.
Ooh.
DJ Dobie D.
Yeah,
called
Dobie
me
D.
within 24 hours when we dropped that video.
Uh-huh.
Man, send me that song
To the
Like,
moon.
You talking about, no, not the moon.
Okay.
My brother, the check.
Check. Yeah.
Like, man, send me that check right
Yeah. That bitch cold,
now.
ain't it?
I call you and
did.
talk. Like,
Yeah,
man,
that bitch
WD
cold.
call you.
That bitch cold.
Yeah. The moon is my favorite.
I like check
that
better.
check go hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy people got their selections already and that bitch ain't much drop, you dig? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to the third king though.
yeah, man, WD, real.
Shout out to Dolby.
You know, now that you're back in New Orleans, any plans? What's the plans since you're back in that city?
Enterprise. I want to get into the real estate business a little more, you dig? I want to also go to these auctions, but I ain't going to keep talking about my personal business,
Right.
man, you dig? I'm just going to do what I do, but definitely auctions, especially young black men,
Yeah.
you know, you got to get your credit fixed first.
Yeah.
That's number one, you know, because money don't mean nothing out here. You know, they burn it every day.
Facts.
You know, get your credit fixed. Then you get your LLCs and you get these bank loans. That's how you enterprise as a black man, because these people, no matter what race, because I'm not racist, but they don't want you living next door to them. So they're not gonna put you on game of 400 years
Facts.
of game of what they are advanced with. So you gotta get it on your own out here. So you gotta re-educate yourself. You understand? Whatever you think you know, you gotta realize you know nothing at all. Re-educate yourself every day. Meditate every day. Pray every day. So I'm saying, to get yourself together every fucking day. My plan is to keep re-educating myself, enterprising myself, keeping my credit together so I can get these LLCs and get these bank loans to be a fucking owner of some businesses here. Because I got kids and I got family that love me and appreciate me, and I gotta do right. I gotta change the cycle, you hear me?
Right.
Yeah, because these people is maybe 500 years more advanced than us.
Yeah, they are.
We got a lot of catching up to do.
They are.
You know, but the start is the key. The initiative is the key. So that's my plan. Taking initiatives. You heard me?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Jump into you getting in the real estate, in a realer state of mind.
Kind of, you know, me and my better half. Me and my better half is we already into that. So we just, you dig?
Right.
We stepping it up, you dig? So that's what it's about, though. That's the plan. The plan is in motion.
Wow.
I killed that question. I'm listening to
Yeah, So, what made you start doing interviews after all this time?
my daddy. You know, my daddy is in Angola. He been in Angola since '97. He basically was like, say, bruh, it's cool and all, bruh, that you're dropping music and all this here. He was like, but son, I told you, this is chess. You got to tap your head and rub your belly at the same time. You're not going to win with one outlet. You got to do multiple things. And when Diddy got locked up, he was like, how you feel about that? You heard me? And I was like, I feel bad for him. He said, you feel bad for him? I'm like, yeah, because I just went through that, you dig? And he was like, man, fuck that nigga. That man had you out here doing shit you wasn't even supposed to do because of money that you earned. Not money that you deserve, money that you earned, money that you worked for.
Right.
You heard me? And I thought about it. He was right. You heard me? I went through a lot of shit, you heard me? Courtesy of not recouping things that I've earned. And when he said, fuck that nigga, I just thought about it and I was like, yeah, he left me out here. He drew me under the bus. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but I'm going to let it run over a leg or two. And I said, you know what? My first one going to be about that, and I'm going to speak my piece. I'm not going to be, I'm going to be unbiased, and I'm not going to, you know, I can't kick a man while he's down, bro. I just can't do that.
Right.
You heard me? Because I know, you heard me how I felt when I was back there, and everybody had me in the media and all this here. And it sucked, you dig? So I was like, but yet and still, I gotta let it run over a leg or two. So when people comment and say, Chop talking about this shit, no nigga, I'm talking about it because I feel like talking about it. I do what I wanna fucking do.
Right,
Can't nobody
right.
stop me for whatever I wanna do. Because at the end of the day, people gonna either like you or don't like you. Regardless of what, get paid, my nigga. And I'm gonna get paid on every outlet because I'm a hustler.
Big facts.
You heard me? Period. Fuck Diddy.
And-
But I love him at the same time. Ain't that so contradicting? Because you gotta love a person that got you out the ghetto, son.
Facts.
You know, Master P ain't get me out. Pause. And no one's obligated to get me nowhere. I'm just speaking in general terms, you know.
Yeah.
But the babies and the peas, you know, I ain't come under that umbrella.
You ain't come under that.
You dig? I came under the Diddy umbrella, which no other artist probably won't ever do here in New Orleans. I'm
Right.
probably the first and only artist from this city that came from under the Diddy umbrella.
Yeah.
You know, so that's history already right there. You hear me? Believe that.
Yeah. You've been on some big platforms.
I have.
Like, so it's like pretty sure you still been doing your thing like we talked about before. You still been getting money, but you have been off the scene, off the camera for a minute. So
which is a choice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What I'm saying is, being that you've been off the camera for a minute, but your status still, when you do pop out, look how you popping up. The
Ain't that-
flags,
ain't that
the all the
beautiful?
dial.
Ain't
like,
that beautiful?
Anybody can't just get on these platforms that you on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can't just come get on Nitty like that. Can't just come get on Vlad like that. You know,
Yeah.
Can't just come get on all the dialogue like so your status still there the whole damn time.
Because I learned the game of chess.
And the numbers going crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
because I catch bees 100. I keep good relationships, you understand? I stick to my word. Whatever I say I'm going to do, I make sure that I do it. Whether I can do it or not, I make the impossible possible, bro.
But it's more than that, bro. I'm a YouTuber.
That's deep.
I know how the numbers operate.
That's
the
deep.
numbers you doing, it's not normal.
It's not.
It's not normal, dog.
But you got a people like this here. You got this rapper right here to the left, this rapper right here to the right. This rapper right here to the left can rap way better than this person to the right. You heard me? But if the people don't like the person to the left and like the person to the right, that's just kind of how it is. You got to be liked. People got to like you.
Right.
For whatever reason they like you for, they just got to like you. Obviously, by the grace of the universe and God, you heard me, the people rock with me. And I'm very honored and grateful that obviously I'm a people's person. And I transitioned mentally from being a young, wild nigga, you understand, to transition into a young, grown man now. So to see the transition from these interviews and articulating, you understand, the way I articulate, people respect that, obviously. So
Right.
obviously it's a I like him situation, and I'm grateful that I'm even liked by the people, because it shows numbers don't lie. Yeah.
And it go, because it's
You
crazy
dig?
how, like we could sit down here right now and chop up, we'll be chopping up.
Uh-huh.
So is it on your mind already, like that, as we talking, in the next 2 weeks, 1 million people gonna see this? Like it be going through your mind when you're talking, or you just be running it?
Can I keep it G with you?
Yeah.
Life don't happen to you, it happens for you. It don't matter if it's 1 million people or one person.
Right.
The fact that anybody's watching anything, regardless of how that sound, whether it's happening now or later, the moment that you do it, just look at it like this here. If you can please one person, you can please 1 billion of them.
Right.
You dig? Because all it takes is time and grind. So I don't look at it like, you heard me, 1 million people gonna see it. I look at it like at least one person saw it. Because I'm humble. You dig? I'm humble, and that's it. I'm humble.
But my thing and what I'm saying is not big enough, like just the numbers. Is like what I'm saying, like the power in what you saying and what you putting out there. Like it's, they paying so much attention to you. It's reaching the masses. Like I go look on art. Y'all doing
Millions.
millions of views.
Millions.
You know,
Millions.
100. Diddy took put one of our clips. The
1 million.
clip did 1 million views.
1 million.
You know, we drop a video a week later, we got 100. We going on 120,000. Like that's some numbers.
Because deep down, people are rooting for me to win because I haven't ever quite got my chance, my just due. You understand? So just how I look at it, outside looking in, you heard me, and inside looking out, bruh. People are rooting for Chop, and all Chop got to do, bruh, is what he's supposed to do. That's it. That's all. That's always been me. Everything, you know, that always transpired in my life came from, this is my destiny right here. And if I go left, it's always going to go bad for me. But if I stay straight, I'll be just fine.
Right.
So I realized to myself, as transitioning and intelligently, if I just stay straight and do what I'm supposed to do, bruh, I'll be just fine. So it's just making a bunch of BBs make a bang go boom. It's working for me. It's because it's for me. That's it.
Big facts.
God, bruh. I don't know how to answer that. God, babe.
Big facts.
You dig? You dig?
And
God,
you know,
bro.
And you know your dog right here. Anything you need me for, I'm pulling up.
And I
The phone
appreciate
call
that.
Away, all you gotta do is call.
Like my
We
sister,
chop it up
like
all
my
the-
sister said, Nitty, and I thank you. Yeah, and I thank you, bro.
That's my crazy. I want to talk about our buying too. I don't build a buying in family. People like we did the interview. Me and you talk on the phone all the time.
All the
dog.
time.
Like you call me, we chop it up. It's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
I like that, man.
It's called keeping a relationship.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what it's about.
And
man.
this game, bro. Matter of fact, life. You understand? It ain't about what you knew. It's about who you knew.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
So
fact.
you got to make sure that you keep the good relationships. The moment you get weird, and you deserve how it's supposed to go for you. Because I keep
Right.
telling you, life don't happen to you. It happens for you.
Big fact.
You just make sure that when it's happening for you, it's happening for you the right way. Because I done went through things and finessed a nigga and got shot for it.
Right.
And I deserved it. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
most of the times, you get what you deserve anyway.
Right.
You know, luckily, I'm still here to be able to be a testimony to let it be known. Say, bruh, that street shit, all that, man, all that foolishness, nigga gotta grow up, son. You gotta get to a point, you heard me, in your life, bruh, towards you gotta grow up and let that shit go.
Fact.
And focus on what's out, and that's family. That's what this shit about. Taking care of your family. You heard me?
It's big fact.
Yeah, take care of your family, bruh.
Nah, we just talking about all these big platforms you on, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, if I ain't asking too much, how much you be getting paid for all this here, man? For these big platforms you be on, you dropping the bag on you or what?
Yeah. All the dialogue, I would say at least 35, 40 a episode. So add that up.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
numbers don't lie, son.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, 35, 40
Yeah,
a pop. Within three episodes, that was 35, 40. To a nigga that you did came from nothing. That's a good little move for the whole year for me. You heard me? Yeah. So add that up.
35, 40.
35, 40.
Talk your shit.
Big facts, and gifts that come with it.
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
seen things you say you bought your
Yeah. So add that up. That's a blessing. You
It's a
dig?
big blessing,
Yeah,
bro,
it's
to
a
have
blessing.
yourself in a position to come sit down on the chair, get in front
And not
of the
just
camera,
that,
light
say,
and
bruh,
talk.
not just that, knitted, bruh. That podcast, all this shit here, it's big business.
Big business.
Yeah, it's the
It is big
it's the new industry now.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know what I'm saying? So
It
I had
is.
to, you better get with the wave, you won't get ran over.
Big fact.
You dig? So I'm with the wave now. You dig? And I'm okay with it. You dig? Cause imagine this shit. Imagine I would have did that way back in the G.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had no value to me, would I?
Right.
Think about
they,
that.
They already would have been in her.
So I'm saying
so right
I'm
now
burnt
is the time.
out. I'm on fire right now.
Yeah, you're fine.
By the grace of God in the universe, though, and the people, you heard
Yeah,
me, that I
you're
appreciate.
you're on fire.
Yeah, I'm sizzling. Look, and I'm saying in the most modest way.
You turned up.
I'm
and
sizzling.
I'm so happy to be a part of it, dog.
Say, bro, thank you. Say,
I'm probably
look,
happier than you that I'm a part of it.
no, we both happy.
Yeah.
Look, all off me being myself. I ain't trying to be
Yeah.
nobody. I ain't trying to be, toxic and all this
Right.
here messy. I'm just being myself, son.
Right.
You heard me? Yeah, so that's a blessing. Not too many people
Down to
can.
earth, man. Chopper down to earth, dude.
Not too many people can be rocking like this year, being they self. I'm myself. You did?
We clicked the soon as we
Automatically.
met. It didn't even take.
Automatically.
Yeah, it was automatic, bro.
Auto, yeah.
Some things just be meant to happen. dog.
Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, as the man above, that's all I.
Because it's for you.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm trying to tell you. It's the moment when you try to force things, you dig, that's when
Right.
shit go bad.
Right.
You hear me?
You're right.
Sometimes.
Because I know when
You
things
did.
go, the easy thing, the better it is. When something's too hard to try to do, it don't be right.
Yeah, let it go.
Because every time we hooked up, it was just easy work.
How many letters in the alphabet?
26.
All right. So, you know what letter I'm on right now in life? I'm damn near on fucking maybe P. I done tried every letter in the alphabet.
Come on.
I done tried A, B, C, D. I done tried
Right.
every. I never gave up.
Right.
You dig? And I'm never gonna give up. You dig?
Damn, that makes some sense. You're
Yeah.
on P right now, so it's been a
Yeah. I
process.
done tried
It's
every
ups and
out.
downs.
Yeah. I
But
done,
that's what real hustler coming at. Some
Yeah.
people get in situations where things go bad and they just give everything up. Man, you got to keep on.
That's
keeping on, bro.
that's a perspective, bruh. You dig? You gotta keep going.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
You ain't dead out this bitch. You know, you ain't locked up. You dig? You might as well keep going. You ain't got nothing else to do. Think about that. You got nothing else to
That
do.
makes so much sense. You said you on P, because I feel like I'm on P too, dog.
Yeah, I'm on P right now. I hope the P work. If not, I'm working on Q.
Yeah, you go
Fuck
to Q.
it.
Yeah, you go
Then
to
I don't care. Fuck. And if I'm blessed, I'll start that bitch back to A. Believe that. But I'm not gonna stop until it worked for me. You dig?
Okay.
And I'm just blessed enough and, you know, experienced enough to understand how it go. That's it.
Okay. So I seen BG responded to the wad banging blood talk. You know,
Okay.
that GDP posted from me and your last interview that he posted on his Instagram.
Shout out
And
to both of them.
Yeah, and BG came on and said something about they used to do ward banging, that it wasn't no Bloods and Crips and stuff like. So what's your thoughts on that situation?
I think Doogie got the right to feel the way he feel. You heard me. But at the end of the day, I can only speak from my perspective and my experience of what I went through. You dig? So that's it. That's it with that. He got the right to feel the way he feel, you know. But I'm my own man. I got the right to experience what I experience and speak on what I see. You know, everyone has their right, bruh. You dig? It ain't no one way. You dig? This city is big yet small. Everyone has their right to feel how they feel from going through the experience that they went through. Prime example, when Katrina happened, everybody didn't go to H-Town. Everybody didn't go to Dallas. Everybody didn't go to Texas. Everybody didn't go to the A. Nigga, I went to the Bay. That's my experience.
Yeah, I got some people went to Huntsville.
Yeah,
Alabama.
nigga went to Little Rock out here. Nigga went to DC. Nigga went to, you name it. You know, so no one is all the way right. No one is all the way wrong for how they see things. Everyone is put on this earth to have their own perspective, bruh. So he have the right to feel the way he feel. But shout out to them though. Believe that.
Shout out GDP.
Shout out to them.
Jizzle, man.
Believe that.
Okay, so I see we over here at Arlene's Brothers restaurant today.
Yes, indeed.
You know when I come to town, you take your boy everywhere.
I do.
So today you took me to Arlene's Brothers.
I
So
did.
you know, what was your reason for taking us over here today?
Well, this is my favorite spot. It's my favorite spot in the East.
Man, I just taste some of that gumbo. They figure out I'm saying, Malibu.
And you know, see, bruh, it gives me my grandma vibe. You dig? And you know, recipes to that sweet lady. But when I taste Twittenham gumbo, it make me feel like it give me memories of my grandma.
Yeah, it's the truth. Bro.
So that's all. Just give me memories, sweet memories, bruh. So shout out to Arlene's Brothers. You understand? And I'm just proud of them. You dig? And if I can do anything, you dig, I'm there for them. They family. They're family-oriented business, and at the end of the day, I love family. And they are a big example, especially in New Orleans, of how sticking together as a family can work.
Right.
So that's an inspiration for me.
Right, that is.
You dig? So that's why. It's bigger than just the gumbo. It's just the family orientation of how they handle their situation that makes them so dope to me.
That is.
Yeah.
That is.
Inspirational.
So if y'all y'all watching, if y'all in New Orleans and y'all want some of that good gumbo, pull up to Arlene's Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm from out of town. I'll just put it in my Google Maps. They're going to take you straight here. Put in your Google Maps, Arlene's Brothers, and pull up.
Yeah, they also got they got the Todd Nolas here. They got the Patio 17s here.
Yeah, you brought me the Todd Nolas last trip.
Yeah. But I would say this is my favorite spot. 100%.
Yeah, that gumbo hit the spot.
I stamped that. Me, Young City. I stamped that myself. My favorite spot here.
So a lot of people are saying, you know, they understand you more from our last interview that we did when we walked through the third ward and we went through all this here. You know, how you feeling about that?
I appreciate it, bruh. But at the end of the day, I understand myself. It's not my job for people to understand me. It's my job to be myself, and how you reciprocate that, that's on you. You heard me? So I'm just gonna say it like this here. I'm grateful that people are starting to like pay attention to just my upbringing and what I went through. But say, bruh, I have no validation in me to validate myself for nobody. I am who I am. It is what it is. You hear me? It is what it is, nigga. But I'm grateful though, and I'm saying it in the most humbling way.
Right.
But long as I validate myself, I'm okay. I'm okay with self-validation.
Right.
But I'm grateful for other validations of people really just appreciating that. But I'm my own fan. I got my own little pom-poms, you heard me? Yeah, I love myself.
Good job.
But I'm grateful.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So you've been in the game, you know, for a while now.
Yeah.
Any artists you're working with?
Oh, Bolo, you dig? Bolo. I've been on Bolo since
Shout
he
out
was.
Bolo.
Yeah, shout out to Bolo. I've been on Bolo since he was about 12 years old, and I had to be about a good 17, 18. I think he's the future, you dig? And there's not too many people that really is, you know, that really catch my eye and my heart, you heard me? But Bolo is one of them type of people towards, I relate to him courtesy of just our upbringing in the foster homes and all this here that we both went through. I just relate to him and I appreciate him for just being a talented artist.
Okay.
And let me rephrase that, being a gifted person, you know, and I feel like he deserves his chance, but it's up to Bolo of how consistent he want to be to, you know, get his time, because everybody get their time, but if you're not really staying consistent and putting yourself out there, you know, then you will be an unsung hero. So I always try to embed to him, you know, that
Right.
you got to keep cutting up because you got the gift. You just need to go ahead and put it out there. So he here with me right now. I think you're doing Bolo next, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gonna be able to speak his side of the
Yep.
story. But yeah, definitely Bolo.
Yeah, Bolo in the
Yeah,
building.
definitely Bolo. Yeah. That's who my eyes on right now, Bolo.
Man, you just
Barone Strong.
you just let me hear something with an artist from Philly. Can we put that out there? Or we want to say
I'm
that?
gonna leave that on Bolo's segment.
Oh,
That,
that was Bolo's song?
yeah, me, Bolo, and Cassidy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Bolo speak on that. That's Bolo's story.
We
you
got
heard
to
me?
talk about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know who song.
Bolo,
the
you
song-
straight over there, huh? All right, babe.
No, the
Yeah.
song was so cold because I didn't know who the song was for. I didn't know that
Yeah,
was
it's on my
Okay.
project. You dig?
All
It's
right,
me,
all right,
me
all right.
featuring Bolo and Cassidy.
Is it any artists you want to work with that you probably haven't worked with yet?
I guess I don't know, bruh, cause I've been in this year for so long, son, that I done seen everybody. I want to work with Bruno.
Bruno Mars?
Yeah, I like Bruno. And I want to work with Blast. I don't know, you know what it is. He an artist on the West Coast.
Okay.
But definitely Bruno for sure.
So you're thinking out the box on that one?
I'm gonna think out the box. Period.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So that's me.
That's a good train of thought. See, I'm a DJ, right? So I DJ for a different kind of crowd than us. Well, I do that a lot. DJ for a different type of crowd, and a lot of rappers don't know it. Don't have to be about all that gangster stuff like
To
that.
shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Yeah, see that music, Pitbull, them, and
I'm about the money.
Pipsy Pitbull and Flow Rider, and that's not even our type of hype.
Can I keep it G with your son?
Uh-huh.
I rap the way I rap for my experience and all this here. But when I get in that car by myself, I be playing Frank Ocean, Bruno. I play them type of people because I like to enjoy life. I like
Right.
good music, you dig?
Right.
I don't want to hear shoot 'em up and bang bang 24/7. I ain't got time for that shit.
Right.
You know? I be in the car with my little baby. We be playing Doja Cat. You hear me? I be on that level, you dig? So I'm just a different type of dude, bruh. And I've been everywhere. You hear me? So
That's good to think out the box.
yeah.
I got to show you some of the videos I got of these different crowds with that different music. I'll be like, man, it's crazy.
Believe that.
You think it's best to stay single, you know, while aiming for your dream?
Yeah and no. And the reason why is because not too many of us get the good woman. You know, that's rare. You know, none of us is rare. I say 99%, bruh. None of us get that woman that we really need to get there. You know, so if you ain't got that woman, don't go searching for her while on your way to the top. But
Right.
if you already got that woman by your side, you don't let that woman go. You appreciate that woman,
Right.
and y'all get it together. So it's a double-edged sword with that answer.
That make a lot of sense.
Don't try to get that woman
That make a lot of
yeah,
sense.
while on your way.
Yeah.
If you ain't already got that woman. You hear me?
Nah, that make all the sense.
I was blessed enough to have someone in my corner. You know, when that situation happened to me in Vegas, bruh, you know, she said, just come on home. Let's get it together. And that's what I did. So everybody ain't blessed like that, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That was a deep one, though.
yeah,
That was deep.
Yeah. Because that it make a whole lot of sense. Because if you're on your way to the top,
You don't need no old lady.
you don't need no lady if you
Unless you-
already
if you ain't already got
you
her.
already have her from long time.
Yeah.
Because it go interfere.
It don't got to be a long time, nigga, bruh. It could just be mentally. You
You right.
dig? You know, I go off of the mental. I don't love someone from their appearance or their physical. I love someone mentally, and
Right.
from their energy and their intentions.
That makes sense.
It don't matter how much time that is.
You're right.
Energy is energy.
You're right about that.
And mental is mental. You know, look at, twin of them can have buku gumbos right here, right? I just gotta like that gallon of gumbo.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because pussy to me is like practically the same. I don't care what these women say. Dry, wet, hairy, bald, tight, loose.
Yeah.
Period.
So I'm saying.
It's the same, right? So you're mentally, the mental. It's all about the mental.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm down bad for that, but I'm keeping it G though.
Yeah, you keep
You
it
heard
G.
me?
Did you get any pain from time to time from being shot in 2012?
Yes, to this day. Sometimes, bro, I don't like taking medication because it created ulcers in my stomach. So I gotta watch what I eat. You dig? And sometimes, say, bro, when I don't want to take the medication, I gotta drink baking soda water.
Drink water and baking soda?
Yeah.
What that do for
To this day, it calms my stomach down. Cause I be in pain. It feel like somebody stabbing me. It feel like somebody stabbing me, bro. So
Damn.
I'm gonna be like that for the rest of my life.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for the rest of my life. So, more of the story is fly straight, kids.
Facts.
Yeah, fly straight.
Okay.
Baking soda water, ain't that cold?
Baking soda water. I
Yup.
never heard that. That's my first time
Yeah,
hearing of that one.
yeah, baking soda water. They got to drink baking soda water last night.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. So,
I could barely sleep with that shit, bruh. When
Yeah.
it rains, it hurts sometimes.
yeah, I know about the rain and stuff. Because
Baking
I
soda
got a
water.
rod in my legs.
Yeah, say, bruh, baking soda water.
Yeah.
My grandma gave me that remedy.
It's an old school remedy.
Yeah.
So, man, if you can tell Diddy anything at this moment, you know, knowing what he going through, what would you tell him?
Wow. Keep his head up. At the end of the day, you know, that too shall pass. Let me get this clear, bruh. I don't want nobody in that situation, bruh. You heard me? Don't nobody want to be locked up, son.
Right.
You know, and I don't wish that on my enemy. So it ain't too much I can tell them. That's just like somebody dying and you trying to, you know, sue them up, but you can't sue somebody up because it ain't your people that died. You dig? But free Diddy, regardless of how that sound, because I don't want to see nobody back there, no matter how that sound. I'm not the type of person, man. I could say fuck Diddy, because deep down I feel that way, but yet and still I love Diddy. It's just it's complicated of just of how I feel, because you know that man got me out the ghetto from sleeping on the floor. Yeah, off Baron Street. It sucked for me.
Yeah.
I lived a rough life.
Yeah.
Nigga, my black tees was burgundy. You know, wearing the same drawers, had to wash it in the zinc.
That's deep, bro.
So I'm saying, and that man got me out of that.
That's deep.
So the love I got for him is crazy. Free him.
Free Diddy.
Yeah,
man.
free Diddy, regardless of how that sound. Cause all that shit they putting up on him, bro, I don't think it's true. I don't. You dig? And that's sad and crazy and fucked up. But even when it happened to me, they try to trump up charges on me.
Yeah,
So I'm
they do
saying,
that.
so that's the games they play. But I feel like he gonna be all right. I do. I don't think he gonna come home a billionaire.
Yeah, they go journey. They go get it out.
Or they gonna smoke him. Smokey Robinson, they gonna smoke him. You dig? Because some white people want to still let him know you still a nigga.
Knowing
Period.
Diddy, how you knowing Diddy? Let's say they smoke Diddy.
They gonna smoke him.
Let's say they smoke him
They smoking him.
till he got 500,000 left when he get out.
They're not gonna smoke him that much. But
But
I'm
I'm just
listening.
saying, if they take it there, you think he
He
gonna
has
shake back?
Yeah, he has $1 billion mind. He will shake back.
Right.
You can't take that
Yeah, you
from
can't
him.
take that
Oh
mind
no, you
from
can't
him.
take
He
that
gonna
from
figure
him.
something out.
Oh no, you can't take
Yeah.
that from him, regardless of how that sound. You can't take his mind from him. And that's what happened to me, son. I came back here. Honestly, I came back here this was 2020, was it 2022. I came back down here 2022. I didn't go outside. I ain't kick it. You dig? I got myself together. I came back to New Orleans from them people taking everything from me in Vegas. They took my cars. They took my jewelry. They took my money. They froze my accounts. I came back out of that situation with $103,000 out of everything that I earned. They took all that from me and left me with $103,000. That's around the corner from broke.
Yeah.
No matter how that sound, I was around the corner from broke. After being in this game, walking for a cheesecake, going through all this, getting shot, all that, I was left in 2022 with $103,000. Add that up. Add that up with putting yourself together. And I know a nigga say, you know how they say in the comments, oh, that's good enough. That's not good enough from having what I had.
Yeah, not from,
that was a loss.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, bruh. I don't know, bruh. That was I had to get it together. I really did. You know,
You
and
a hustler though.
but
you gonna shake back.
Yeah, but to get back to the insinuation of what I'm saying is, they couldn't take my mind.
Right.
So I'm saying, so whether Diddy come home with $1, he gonna bounce back. Can't take your mind from you. You hear me?
That's what's up. Man.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man.
Yes, indeed.
So, man.
Ain't it fucked up how complicated it is of contradictory and hypocritical of how I am when we talk about Diddy?
Right.
And I'm saying this in an unbiased way. And I know people gonna be like, Chop, you don't know which way you wanna go. You're right, I don't. Because if somebody got you out of a very bad environment, but yet it still fucked you over, you ain't gonna know how to feel about that. That's a fucked up situation.
And I understand what you're saying, you know, because it's like, you know, I can see that. You come from nothing, you come from dirt, so for the man to put you up, even though he messed over you in the long run, but still, he took you from where you were. So
right, and get what he gave me? $1 million mind.
Yeah, he gave you $1 million mind. Yeah, because once you be around certain stuff, you know, that make you a certain way.
Yet and still, Nitty, he still gave me the money I earned.
Right.
Ain't that cool?
You say he did give you the money?
He did not give me the money I earned,
didn't give you the
but
money.
he gave me $1 million mind.
Yeah.
So what I'm supposed to be okay with the $1 million mind, bruh, and not okay with the money that I earned? See how that's complicated?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up way to be.
It's crazy.
That's why I re-educate myself, because I'm never gonna forget but I'm gonna forgive it. Because guess what? That humble pie he eating right now is way worse than what he ever put me through.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I had a choice, I don't ever want to be in his situation right now. Believe that. And he only in that situation from all them years of fucking over people.
Right.
You know, you can only. I don't believe in good and bad. I believe in right and wrong. And there's only a certain amount of times, bruh, that you can keep doing wrong towards the weight just land on you. And it was just his time.
It was his time.
And that's why I try my best, you heard me, to not do wrong out here. Because the last time I done wrong, I got shot. And I live through that every day. So I done seen
life do be life.
Yeah, but I done seen bad people live good and do good. I done seen good people go through the bad. So it can't be good and bad. Oh, I'm a good person, so life should go this way. It don't work like that.
No, it don't.
You did. You got to recognize the game of what life is about. You heard me? It's about right and wrong. Know the difference. You know the difference. That's it. Know the difference. I don't know. I know the difference, though.
Right.
Things been working for me because I know what's right and wrong for me.
Yeah, you know the difference.
Right, and what's right for Nitty can be wrong for Chop.
Right.
So I'm saying, and that's another people's problem too. They always trying to compare, you heard me, their life with other people's life.
Yeah, you can't
no,
do
bruh,
that.
you know.
Because what work for me might not work
Some
for you.
saying, so
work for you might not
some
work for
saying, you heard me. So that's how you got to look at it. You got to do your thing.
Things that work together and make that happen. But everything I do ain't go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So
everything
yeah. So you gotta handle your business, and it comes with re-education. I'd say, bruh, every Sunday, bruh, I read a book. You heard me? I read a book every Sunday. I don't care what's going on. I'm reading books. I'm trying to figure it out because that's all this shit chill's about. You watching TV. Ain't no message on no fucking television show. It's in the books.
It's in the books.
And they draw it right in your face. And they know you're not going to read it. All the money, all the education is in the books.
It's in the books.
And I read every fucking Sunday. So when they say, oh, we like the way you articulate yourself, that's because I'm reading books.
Right.
So it did. But when I wasn't reading books and I'm out here ignorant and cutting up out here, you know, people liked it that too. You know what I'm saying? But whatever's gonna get me, bruh? Nowhere. But jail did. So I'm saying? And look what books is getting. Look what books is getting.
You're reading books. Because a lot of people I personally know, when they see us do an interview, they're like, man, that's a smart dude, bro. He be saying some stuff.
Because I re-educate myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing, Nitty. I know nothing. I don't know nothing. Believe that. Books.
What's your thoughts about Kevin Gates going to the Lakers game, sitting courtside with his shirt open after dissing LeBron James?
I thought that was beautifully petty. Yeah, that's in my opinion. It was petty, yet beautiful. It's because he's standing on business on what he believes, period. And he's able to be right in your face, showing you heard me, that he's standing on business on what he rocking with.
Right.
So that's a take it how you want it. You heard me? I fuck with that. But shout out to LeBron too, but I fuck with Kevin, you heard me? And look, that's home team, period.
Yeah, that's home
so I'm
team,
rocking
man.
with that.
That's home team.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that. The end, period.
That's home team.
He's standing on business. You know, he got his ducks in a row and he's standing on it. How you love that? How you gonna hate that? How you gonna hate that, son? You heard me? Yeah. Yeah. He did that.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, he did that.
He definitely did that.
Yeah, he fucking did that. Believe that. Yeah, he did that.
So,
Nigga don't like that there. You hating on him. Because you can't do it.
Right.
He did that.
Right.
Yeah, he did that.
Now, they got a 20-year-old woman named Gabby Zungard.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp, the lady who accused him of raping her. She was suing him for $50 million.
I bet.
After he offered her $10 million to be quiet. What's your thoughts on that situation?
I think that legends need to leave these little young girls alone.
Right.
That's what I think. I think you need to go ahead and go the Jay-Z route, or the twin route, or the me about to route, and get you a goddamn woman that got your back. And leave these young fucking women alone that live their life on IG. And go with the move. They going with their move.
Yeah, they gonna go with the move.
So I'm saying, if you willing to shut me down, acquire me up for 10 mil, why would I take that when I can get 50 mil? So I'm saying, that's the game, bruh. You dig? And get what? It's called it's a record label. It's called Your Fault Records.
Your Fault Records.
Period. No matter how that sound, nigga, you deserve that.
Yeah.
You know, cause you played yourself. You dig? Being a little horn dog. That's it. You know, you thinking with your dick.
Shannon Sharp tripping.
Yeah. Is he tripping? Nigga, it's only a crime if you get caught. So were you really tripping?
But you know, it's levels to tripping. You know, like.
But it's also levels to a crime.
Right.
Because you got caught.
Yeah, you got caught.
Think about that. It's not a crime until what?
Until you get caught.
All right now. Was he really tripping? I don't think he's seen it the way she seen it.
He didn't see it like she seen it. Yeah, she seen it. Yeah.
Now you get it.
She's 20 years old. She looking at all this. Yeah.
Welcome to the game, Shannon, bruh. you ain't think the little hoe was gonna get you, huh, pimp? Yeah. Leave them little girls alone. That's what I would say. Leave them little girls alone, bruh. They hot in the ass and they hustling.
They hustling.
And they hot in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And got what? She gonna go sue Shannon for 50, and she gonna go fuck Jimmy for nothing.
For nothing. That's crazy.
Ain't that fucking cold?
That's crazy. The NBA.
I'm gonna make sure I open the door like 9 times when you're doing your shit. I'm listening though. Come on. No, I'm open the door 9 times when you're doing your shit. Come on, ready? I love you too. Come on.
The NBA fines Anthony Edwards for arguing with a fan in the crowd. And he told the fan, he bet him $20 million or something that my dick bigger than yours.
That's big dog talk.
What's your thoughts on that situation?
You saw that
situation?
Yeah. Anthony know Lil Daddy ain't got 100,000.
Right.
So that's
Right,
cash
right,
money.
right.
That's
Yeah,
cash
400,
money talk.
yeah, you see,
That's
yeah.
just cash money
That's
talk.
cash
You
money
talking
talk.
cash money shit.
I was laughing at that. I said, man, boy, crazy.
And get what? You think he care about the fine?
Oh, he ain't worrying about
Heavens no.
50,000.
That's
yeah.
light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's $50.
Get what? Get what? Who won?
Oh, he won.
All right
Hey,
then.
Yeah.
That's
he
how I
won.
feel about it. It's an unnecessary win, but get what? You know what they say, huh? A win is a win.
A win is a win.
Period.
A win is a win.
He won.
So, Chop,
Because not to cut you off, son, but people feel like they can just talk to you any kind of fucking way. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes-
You're right. Them fans like to do that, to troll you.
Practically them white
Throw you
people.
off your
Practically
game,
them
you
white
tryna
people.
ball, yeah.
Practically them white people. You see what I'm saying? Some niggas going, some niggas ain't. Kobe would have done the same thing, bro. Don't sleep on Kobe. Kobe was the most disrespectful nigga. in the
Yeah.
game. What? What? I went to like 3 Kobe games. What? Yeah, so I think he done right, me. You hear me? That's what I think.
What's your thoughts on AI robots? And when they are released, will you think that'd be a good thing or a bad thing?
That sounds political. I'm gonna go ahead and renege on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything political, I'm out the building.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not doing
I
no
didn't realize that was political.
It's very political.
It is?
Yeah. Think
Okay.
about it. Ask the question again.
What are your thoughts on AI robots? And when they are released, will you think it'd be a good or bad thing?
And in your mind, you don't think that's political.
I can see it since you said it.
Who really runs the AI propaganda right now?
That's
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
And what is Elon Musk aiming for right now? Politics. I want no parts of that.
I got you.
Yep. I read books,
Good
sir.
answer, man.
I read books. I'm cool. The moment you put yourself in politics,
Yeah.
you ask for it.
I know how the politic thing goes.
I'm cool.
And I'm glad you answered that like that.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Uh-huh. Hey, what you about to say?
How you think Kanye debacle happened? The moment he started playing with politics.
Right.
Think about that.
Right.
So I'm saying?
But can I ask the question and you can say I don't want to answer?
Yeah.
Donald Trump proposed a $5,000 baby bonus boost to
Allegations.
it's allegations.
Why we got no nigga?
It's not allegations.
It's allegations. It's not real. You about to talk about the baby. Matter of fact, Chop, shut your ass up and let the man finish. I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is
Go ahead. Go ahead, Brad. My bad.
Donald Trump, he proposed.
There you go.
Okay, it's a proposal.
A proposal, okay.
He proposed a $5,000 baby bonus to boost the U.S. population. So $5K to every mother after birth
Why?
to boost the U.S. population.
Now, why you want to boost the population?
Don't know.
You know what? That's my answer. That's my answer. I think I don't know. I think that shit poo. That's what I think. I think that is just
too.
poo.
I just think
That
it's a
shit
crazy
poo.
question.
I don't even want to answer that poo ass shit. That shit don't even sound right.
Yeah, right. Well,
Boost what population? Fuck, we got too many people here. We ain't got no jobs out this bitch. So I'm saying, what we boosting this bitch for? These white people right here, they everywhere. A waste of white skin begging for money, especially in New Orleans.
Right.
Can you imagine a white man begging for spell change? That's a waste of a white skin.
Right.
And if that nigga can't get a job, you want to next. I'm cool. That's a waste of a white skin. If a white man is begging for change, bruh, that's a waste of a white skin.
facts.
Period.
Well,
Fuck all that.
we at the end of the interview, man. I think we
Believe
did a
that.
good one. Nitty TV, Chopper, once again.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here, Big Dog?
I got a project coming called Nobody Kills. I want to thank Arlene's brothers for holding me down as usual. I want to thank Bolo, you hear me, for being as talented as he is. I want to thank Twin for being a real nigga like he is. I want to thank his wife for having his back and having this place, this establishment for me to even be here. This is a family-orientated place. It's a family-orientated city. Don't get this place misconstrued, courtesy of the murders and all this here. That's one side of New Orleans. And to be honest with you, Trump and all them people, if we had better jobs here, it wouldn't be none of this shit here. Because don't think people don't want to go work. People want to go work. People can't work because niggas is felons out here. You see what I'm saying? So we need a better outlet from the mayor and all these politicians to give these black minorities a better way for educational systems and job situations. And that's what I think. So that's as political as it go for me. Give people jobs so it won't be, but guess what? They don't want that. They want the murders. They don't even fix the fucking potholes. Nigga, you ever been to the AWOL? You ever been on Franklin? That shit diabolical. They don't even fix the fucking roads, but got what they got here. They got 2 fucking golf places, one on Chapatulas. You see what I'm saying? They got another little spot, that little 504 golf place. They put money in all that shit there, but won't fix the fucking roads.
That's crazy.
Nobody want all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They invest in what they want to invest into. They don't like Kanye say. They don't care about us. Period. As you can see. And it's crazy that the governor came with that law towards he let you carry all them guns without a registered license so you can kill each other. All this shit just business. And it's business for the black man to fail.
Right.
Period. I don't see it no other fucking way. And I want to stay out of that, but I just wanted to let that be known. I'm Young City. I'm on my way. I'm happy I was able to rock with Knitted TV again. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all 100. City out.
You got to catch that on Nitty TV, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Only on Nitty.
Only on the Nitty.
Only Nitty. It's exclusive.
And this is